So yes, I'm live here on YouTube. So this video, this YouTube stream, something or other, is I'm just going to talk about the coronavirus. Now, obviously, yes. Now the disease is dangerous. So people are saying, "Oh, it's not dangerous. Oh, you'll be fine. Oh, you won't catch it." It's complete bullshit. Because I mean, maybe it's unlikely to catch it. Here's hoping, but it isn't impossible. Obviously, there are people who have already caught it, and we can't really do much about it. Like, yeah, it's there, whatever. It exists, and we can't really do much to stop it, clearly. Of course, we would like to stop it, but on a serious one, there's literally probably no point. Well, there is a point, but not really likely to not catch it. Is what I'm saying here. Of course, sorry. Of course, people are trying to vaccinate it. Sly Mandy, welcome to the stream. Obviously, yeah, people are gonna catch it, but I mean, dude, lots of people have caught it already, and over 100,000 cases now are in the world altogether. And obviously, we need to stop the virus, but unfortunately, it is pretty hard because it's Shorty Void. Joe, how are you doing? It is literally really bad, and if one person in your family catches it or has any sort of, if one person looks like they've caught it, unfortunately, chances are, like, if it's in your family, chances are you'll be infected as well. And unfortunately, we can't stop this virus as this precise. Yes, it is a very dangerous pandemic, and obviously, people are going to die, people are going to recover, whatnot. But I'm here to tell you that, yes, even though it is really bloody dangerous, we can get through it together. We can get through it together. We just have to try. Literally, they're accepting volunteers, to try and help, create like a vaccine or whatever. It's just not, it's just really not funny. And I'm actually going to look on the internet, coronavirus. Okay. Moving in the right direction, huh? Speaking at the Daily Downing Street briefing, Sir Patrick Vallance said it was possible that we're beginning to see the curve flattening. That'd be nice. So it says, I'm at a hospital, but I need to remember to breathe. Oh, that's good. Yes, you do need to remember to breathe. What exactly happens in the intensive care unit? Don't really want to find out. Anyway, he added, however, it could be another week or so before he could be sure. The Foreign Secretary, meanwhile, said the PM who is in intensive care is in good spirits and stable. PM being the Prime Minister, as in Boris Johnson. It comes as a number of coronavirus hospital deaths in the UK rose to 6,159, a record increase of 786 in a day. The Department of Health and Social Care, so that's DHS, said compared with 439 on Monday. And it is now Tuesday. No, it is actually Wednesday in the UK. So far, 55,242 people have tested positive in the UK, an increase of 3,634 on Monday's figures. So it is pretty bad. Speaking about the number of new cases, Sir Patrick said it is possible that we're beginning to see change in in terms of the flattening a little bit. No, we won't know that for sure until a week or so, but what we're not seeing is an acceleration. That is good. Patrick stressed it was important to continue with the social distancing measures to ensure a reductions. So I can't read in the number of new cases. Commenting on the latest virus death figures, the BBC's head of statistics, Robert Cuff, maybe that says, or Cuffey, whatever, said that if there is any silver lining to these grim figures, it was that they represent the fourth day in a row below trend growth. Wonderful. For weeks up until Friday's figures, the number of deaths had been doubling every 3.5 days. He said, had the trend continued, we would have seen close to 1,400 deaths a day. So 786 is better than that. Although it's still too soon to know what's causing it. It could be a big bottleneck in reporting. We've seen that after previous weekends are genuine evidence that growth is truly slowing down. More hopefully, for almost a week, daily new cases have been holding steady at about 4,000 a day. That is a shit ton still. Suggesting that while we are still seeing new cases, the growth in this figure could be stalling. And then you can read all this shit. But yeah, no, it is looking good. Kind of depressed, if I'm being honest, because then I have to go back to college, and that would mean breaking up with my girlfriend, and then just not want to do anything. But at least it is slowing down. I am happy about that. I mean, obviously, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Like everything in the world, it gets worse before it gets better, and it always will be. That's how it gets gonna. That is how it is gonna happen, unfortunately. But you do know that it does slow. It will slow down eventually. It just takes a while, like everything else in the world. So I'm leaving puzzle things. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I don't even care anymore. Whoa.